Good morning, my dear students. Today I will discuss terms of multiplication and division from class 3 and 4 maths. So many terms are there in the multiplication and division process. When it is multiplication time, first one is multiplicand, second one is multiplier, and third one is product. What is multiplicand? Multiplicand is the number multiplicand is the number is being multiplied, that is called the multiplicand. Okay, after that we should getting the next. It is when it is multiplier. Multiplier is the number by which multiplication is being, by which it gets multiplication or multiply, that is called the multiplier. Multiplier is the number by which it gets multiply, that is called multiplier. And product is the result. Product is the result of multiplication. That means it is product. Okay, product is the result of multiplication. When it is division time, on that time we should get it. 4 terms are there: dividend, divisor, quotient, and remainder. Dividend, that means dividend is a number is being divided, that is called dividend. Dividend is the number in which is being divided, that is called dividend. That means dividend is in here. We should write over here in the dividend. Divisor. What is divisor? Divisor is the number by which it gets division. It is called divisor. That means divisor is the number by which it gets divided, that is called the divisor. After that, quotient. Quotient is the result of division. Okay, the result of division, it is called quotient. Remainder. After division we should getting that some lefts are there, that is called the remainder. That means after division which we should getting left, that is called remainder. Suppose it is 7 sevens are 49, 1 is in left after division, so we should getting 1 as a remainder. Okay, after that we should go the skip counting. What is skip counting? That means also it is a way of mathematics multiplication, or it is the one kind of multiplication process, that is called skip counting. We should counting by skip. Suppose it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When it is the time of skip counting, that means we should count it by skip. 3, skip, not in the serially. Okay, we should count by skip. We should count it by skip or jump. It is called each and every time it is 3. That means also the multiples of 3. Okay, 3 ones are 3, after that 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9. When it is time of table 3, that is called the multiples of 3, also the same. Okay, and also when we should do the skip counting, also on that time we should get in the multiples of 3. Okay, it is from class 3. So class 3 students, you should learn the table 11, from 11 till 20. You should learn the table of 11 to 20. After that we should go the next, fill in the blanks. So many fill in the blanks are there, that is your homework. Suppose it is 15 multiplied with 9. 9 15s are 135. If we should know the table of 15, on that time we should getting the result easiest. But if we should don't know the table of 15, on that time it is in problem. But also other in the way, at first we should multiply 5 with 9. 5 nines are 45, that means we should write here 5. 4 goes in the next left for carries number, as a carries number. After that 9 ones are 9 plus 4, that is 13. So we should get the result in the same way, same, but the different way. When you should learn the table of 15, that is the easiest way to you. Suppose it is 19 right over here, 19 multiplication, that is 38. Suppose it is 38. On that time we should count the table of 19. 19 ones are 19, 19 twos are 38, so we should write here 2. Okay, so you should do it as your homework. Rita jogs 2 kilometers daily. That means each and every day Rita jogs 2 kilometers. But how many kilometers will she jog in 3 days? If it is 3 days, that means it is 3 times in repeatedly. That is the repeated addition form. 6 kilometers it is. But when it is the same in each and every time, it is the same. Each and every time Rita jog in the same 2 kilometers. On that time, Rita 2 kilometers jog in every time, jogs in every time. If it is 3 days, we should multiply with 3, that is 6 kilometers. That is the easiest way when we should do it by multiplication process. If we should getting the result by repeated addition, on that time that is the largest way. So we should use the multiplication process when it is the same number. Okay, but when it is the different number, that means Rita jogs, suppose Monday Rita jogs suppose 2 kilometers. Tuesday Rita jogs 3 kilometers. Wednesday suppose Rita jogs 4 kilometers. On that time you should not do the multiplication process. When it is a different number, on that time you should edit the numbers. But when it is the same number, each and every day or each and every thing's cost, etc., on that time we should do the multiplication. The cost of one shirt is 1450. What is the total cost of 6 such shirts? That means each and every shirts at the equal rate. On that time, equal price. On that time, we should multiplication the numbers. Mohan spends 120 on a book. How many money will he spend on 4 such books? That means each and every books cost is the same or price is the same, 120. On that time we should multiplication 120 with 4. 4 at first 4 multiplied with suppose it is 120 multiplied with 4. At first we should multiply 4 with 0, that is also 0. If any number multiplied with 0, that is also the 0. After that, next left, 4 2s are 8, so we should write here next left, 2s are 8, no carries number is in there, 4 1s are 4, so we should write here 4. That means the 480 money will be he spent on 4 such books. In this way you should do your homework. Exercise 4F, all of these things. Framing the number problem. Okay, you should frame out the problems, frame the words problem. Factors and product, already I discussed, but taught you. After the division, already I discussed, but I will tell you briefly or details. When it is division time, already I told you 4 terms are there in the division: dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. It is called dividend, that means the number which is being divided, that is called the dividend. Divisor, divisor, that means the number by which it gets result or it gets divided, that is called the divisor. And quotient is the result of division, and remainder, it is remain, that means left. Remainder, it is called remainder. After division, if it is left, that is called left number, that is called the remainder. The number left after division, it is called the remainder. Suppose it is like this. Suppose it is 620 as dividend and 120 divisor. 5 12s are 60 and 1 left, 0 left, that means 60 we should write after 0. We should write 0 after 60. Okay, that means 120 is a divisor and dividend is 620 and quotient is a 5 and the remainder 20. That means 20 we are getting left after division. After division we are getting 20 left. That's why 20 is a remainder. Okay, so many division are there in class 4 books and 3 also the same. Suppose it is 54 divide 9. That means we should count the table of 9. 9 6 are 54. That means we should write here 6. Suppose it is 0 divide 20. That means 20 a divisor and 0 is dividend 20, if 20 multiply with 0, that is also 0. So 0 is the quotient. That means if the 0 can be divided by any number, that is also 0. One relation is in there with remainder, divisor, dividend, quotient. Dividend is equals to divisor multiplied with quotient plus remainder. Okay, suppose it is 49. If it is 7 sevens, left, 1 is left. That means 50 is in here. So we should write as divider 7. Quotient is also the 7 plus or addition with remainder. Here is 1 as a remainder. 7 sevens are 49 plus 1, that is also 50. That means equals. That means dividend is equals to divisor. If divisor multiply with quotient and addition the remainder, it is the same. That is called div in short form. That is called D. It is called Q. It is called R. Okay. So div is equals to D plus D multiplied with Q. D multiply Q plus R. It is the relation. So 5A, all of these things are your homework. Division and check your answer. How to check it? Suppose it is 364. There is 8 as a divisor. 4 8s are 32. 4 left. After that we should taking 4 in the next right. 5 8s are 40. Just 4 left. How to check the answer? How to check your answer? You should get in 364. If we should multiply 8 with 45 and addition 4, that means div is equals to D multiplied with Q plus R. If it is the same 364, your answer is the correct. D that means divisor 8 multiplied with Q, that means 45 plus R 4. 45 multiplied with 8. 5 8s are 40. That means we should write here 0. 4 carries in the next left. After that 4 8s are 32 plus 4, that is 36. That means it is 360. So we should write here 360 plus 4 as a remainder. 360 plus 4, that is 364. 360 plus 4, that is 64. So the dividend also 364. It is the same. So it is proved or checked. correct it. Okay. In this way, we will verify the division result. After that, you should write here which one is the quotient. If we should divide it by 0, that means tens multiple. Tens multiple. That means 10, 100, 1000, etc. goes on. Suppose it is 76 multiplied with 100. Suppose it is 185 multiplied with 1000. Like this. The same. At first we should multiply 76 with 1, that is also 76. After that, 2 zeros here. So we should write here 00 or 2 zeros. Okay. If it is 185 multiplied with 1, that is also 185. After that, 1, 2, 3 zeros. So we should write here 3 zeros. Okay. Do you understand? So let's do it. Division 5908. If divide by 10, that means point carries back or point goes back digit. Point goes back if it is divided. Point goes front when it is multiplied. If not have point is in there, that means point is in the last one here. If we should divide by 10, that means 1 0. That means point goes back just one digit. So we should write here point is in here. Suppose it is 177.5. If we should divide by 10, 100 suppose. If we should divide by 100, on that time point goes back in 2 digits because 2 zeros there. 1 digit back and 1 digit back. 2 digit back because back. Why it is back? Point goes back. Why? Because it is division. Why it is 2 digits back? Because we should divide by 100. That means 00. 1 and 1. So that we should taking or point goes back 2 digits. That means 1775 point is in here. Okay. Like this, you should do your homework properly.